Well, Sky Sports are partnered with Finalysis, an app where passionate fans share their opinions on their club. If you want to represent your club, scan the QR code on the screen now or visit the Sky Sports app for more details. Let's speak to Manchester United supporter Bradley Tooth now. Good morning to you. Bradley, what do you think? Have you progressed since Solskjaer left 4 years ago today?
Bradley, first and foremost, what are you wearing? Is it fancy dress there?
No, actually, glad you brought this up. This is a Stone Roses collaboration with Manchester United, and obviously Manny passed away last night.
Oh, sorry.
So I wanted to put this on for Manny, and I think Manchester United should wear the Stone Roses collab either for warm up or during the game on Monday, because Manny was a massive part of Manchester United and Manchester as a whole. So I think we should, remember him.
You're looking good, Bradley, and that was a nice tribute that you've paid
Lovely
to
tribute.
him there.
My apologies, Bradley.
You're good. So 4 years since Solskjaer left, better, worse, or like Jay says, just the same?
I think I was listening to what Jay was saying, and I think on the pitch, the results don't lie, right? I think there's been progression off the pitch, which is where it needed to happen. You know, Solskjaer was set to fail, as was Ten Hag. As was Amorim at the beginning, but the club are finally putting in the steps to move the football forward. You know, we were really lacking strategy. We were buying players that were fitting one person's system. There wasn't really anything built for long-term sustainability. That's why the results have been up and down. We've been a cup team for the last 10 years, and you know, we're seeing signs that the team are moving forward. Yeah, we are scraping through games, but last season we weren't scraping through games. That points to a togetherness and a bit of something about the squad and team. So yeah, we are progressing as a club from where we were with Solskjaer. Not that he wouldn't have done an incredible job with under Ratcliffe and what Amorim's got to work with now, because I won't have a bad word said about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Bradley, I feel like with Solskjaer, I think it's the same kind of situation that Arteta was in when he first went to Arsenal, like getting out some of the bad eggs, you know, trying to make that team spirit, get that team spirit better, make everyone kind of read from the same hymn sheet. But in terms of where Man United are now, like you said, I think Amorim, I'm starting to see real positive signs. And I'm not interested in scraping through games. Every team will scrape through games at some point in the season. But until Man United are back to the Man United, you know, we all remember and love under Alex Ferguson, where they're competing every single year against the Arsenals, Liverpools, Man Cities, it's always going to be a transitional stage, because Man United are still one of the biggest teams in the world. And until Man United are performing to that level where they can compete, it's a transitional stage.
I think you're absolutely right. This season has to be kind of the end of the transitional stage. It almost has to be phase one, right? Get back into the Champions League, get back into Europe, and then build on from there. I think with what Arteta was given at Arsenal, he got rid of the bad eggs. Eventually, he sort of got a little bit of success early doors, and then he was just left to build. You know, we can't have the same time that Arteta's been given for Amorim, because, I mean, we lose one game and we're front page news for a week. Nothing, it doesn't matter what else happens in the world. Manchester United win, lose or draw, we're front page news. You know, so there isn't that time afforded to our managers. But if we can just stay calm from a leadership perspective, invest in the right areas, I think, you know, we definitely need to continue to invest in the squad. We will get there. You know, you have to have patience.
Bradley, do you see Man United finishing in top four this season?
I see us finishing in the European places. I see us finishing between fourth and fifth.
I mean, to be honest, I completely agree with that. I said, after the first game of the season, when Man United play against Arsenal, I said, if Man United can replicate these kind of performances, they'll probably be in the top six. But again, it's that consistency we're talking about. But of late, you know, so far this season, Man United have been pretty consistent. Again, they've scraped through, but the consistency of picking up points is there.
Well, yeah, you have shown consistency lately. And actually, if we take your next 10 fixtures, by the way, Bradley, looking at it, only Villa are currently above you in the table in your next 10 games. So how important is this run in shaping your season? And for Ruben Amorim as well, because there were a lot of question marks over him, which have gone away, certainly, since the last international break.
Yeah, and it's right to point to these fixtures because, you know, some of these fixtures are a couple of fixtures in a week. So there's been question marks over, can we do it week in, week out when we've got 2 fixtures in a week? We've obviously got the busy festive period. And these 10 games are the real acid test for Ruben Amorim. They are the sort of the measuring stick that we're going to have to look at how the team can build going forward. It'll get us through to January. I think those come at end of January, February, I think those fixtures take us to. So I think